I built a team of 7 digital employees that are super good at what they do, and they help me with my job every single day. And they all report up to one AI boss that I call Major. Major reports up to me. So this is all based on Microsoft Scout. And this is the Dream Team. The Dream Team is an application that I built using Scout, and it's a private command center for my autonomous digital employees. So you can see these are my digital employees. So I have Major, Riley, Mina, I have Reese, Logan, Drew, Dash, and Tilly. Now, they're all super good at what they do, and they're specialists. So Tilly, for example, is my scheduling agent. Dash is my dashboard agent. Riley is my inbox agent. But key to all of this is my chief of staff, Major, who does all the orchestration. So I have a single point of contact. I talk to Major. I tell Major what I want. Major also talks to me and bubbles up what's important to me in terms of what I need to pay attention to do my job well. The way this works is I have different work signals coming in from Calendar and Teams and Outlook and Work IQ. Major triages these and looks at what's important, what's urgent, what needs to actually get bubbled up to me, because I get a ton of stuff. I don't need everything, just the critical items. So he then decides for this work to get done, like a document to get created, an email to get answered, I gotta route it to a specialist, and the specialists are actually powered by different skills that I'll show you, which is super cool. There's this concept of an approval inbox I'll show you. The results are all private. They only come to me, so they don't automatically get sent to someone because I wanna always be in the loop. And there's this evidence and log section that's also very helpful. So as we scroll down, you'll see that Major is in the center with all these different employees that are good at what they do around him. So he's the main guy. And if we select some of these skills like this attention Major, this is a markdown file, this is the intelligence, the IQ behind Major that I was able to develop. He has an approval router and so on and so forth. So there's a bunch of markdown files and skills that is important to what makes Major Major, but not just Major, the other people as well. So if you look at Riley, for example, Riley has this customer RSVP check that she can do. And so all this information is here. And then Logan has this web artifacts. And so whatever their job is, they have skills that I've armed them with, as well as MCP servers and different tools that they have access to. So there's a lot of power. And what's super cool about this is that it's a continuous operating rhythm. So every 30 minutes, there's automatically a sweep that happens, that Major gets involved, and there's coordination that happens. So there's this whole process built in that's automatic and automated. So this is kind of the architecture behind the scenes, and it's all powered by Microsoft Scout. As a matter of fact, if we switch to Microsoft Scout, I built a demo version of this that I'm going to show you all, because I have this in my live environment, but I can't show you all my data. So I created a demo one. This is Microsoft Scout. It's a frontier application. I talked about it in my previous video, the first Autopilot agent that Microsoft is releasing. So really, really powerful application that helped me build what I'm showing. Now, this is Microsoft Scout, and you can see that as I select more, I can go to extensions, for example, and this is where I load up those skills. So the skills that I mentioned, they actually show up in here. So I fed these skills, and as I go and I build the application, now there's other really cool things inside Microsoft Scout. For example, there's a heartbeat, which you can tell what you want it to check every, whatever the cadence is. Here I have it every hour, and then there are also different automations that you can set up as well. So this is not a demo on Microsoft Scout. I just wanted to show you that it's actually what's being used on the back end. So maybe in the future we can go into it and dive into it more deeply. By the way, if you're finding value in everything that I've talked about so far, make sure to give the video a like. It really, really does help the channel. But back to the Dream Team powered by Microsoft Scout, you can see that I have 17 things that I need to pay attention to across Teams and emails and invitations. And then any of these are actually clickable. But let me go to the sanitized version that I built, because I can't show you all my work stuff, but I can show you this version. But before I do that, I actually wanted to show you that even though Major does a sweep every 30 minutes, I can just select Attention Major, and that gets his attention to do a sweep and update this site that we're looking at. So super cool. You never have to leave this dashboard. Everything gets filtered in to this one right here. The other thing I can do is I can just select chat with Major, and now I can talk to Major and say, hey Major, can you create this for me? Can you do this for me? And you can see that I've talked to him before, and he then coordinates it with the other employees, and as the work gets done, it gets put in this results and drafts section. So I can go ahead and click open sample deck, and then it opens up the deck for me. So everything is clickable, you can access it, and I have it working really well in my live environment. But the other thing is this approval inbox. As things come in, so for example here, I have something from Teams and I have an email. These are things that I need to pay attention to. I can either approve them, I can reject them, or I can defer them. So for example, if I select this email and I select approve, here I can give some instructions to Major on how I want this email drafted. So for example, I can say, write him about Microsoft Scout and why it's amazing. And then I can go ahead and say, approve and notify Major. That gets done. It gets put into my drafts folder in my Outlook, and now it's ready to send. A few other things I'll show you that's super cool. We talked about chatting. There's also this impact ledger that I developed because I don't know about you, but a lot of corporations want to know what kind of impact you had in your performance report, as well as maybe weekly or monthly, whatever your boss wants. This actually allows you to capture all the good work that you're doing. Since the work is coming into it, why not capture the good work that you're doing? So daily, weekly, monthly, you can go back in time on the calendar, see what you did the day before, and then you can go ahead and export it out so that you can capture it and then feed it into some AI mechanism to create the report for you. So there's an impact report that you can generate from here. And then I also have this activity log that tells me what all these different coworkers did for me throughout the day. So I can check to see if they've been busy, maybe I'm paying them too much, I don't know, but you can check their work. Back to the cockpit. You can see that there's work queued for some of these coworkers as they're getting through it, and eventually it'll show up in here. So I don't know about you, but this is kind of what we thought AI would be when it was promised to us, and it's slowly getting there. Maybe not even slowly, actually maybe faster than we thought. If you want the build of this, which took a lot of work, but I'm happy to talk about it and maybe review it with you, let me know in the comments. You have to have Microsoft Scout and everything that goes with it, so make sure to watch the previous video that talks about the requirements. It's a frontier feature at the moment, but if you have access to tools like this, you can create applications that are super powerful and helpful. And by the way, I could have made this autonomous so that it just did everything for me, but I rather be in the loop because there are still a lot of mistakes that these tools make, and I want to catch them because at the end of the day, even if it's autopilot, I still am in the driver's seat. So I still like the word Copilot better.